So a little bit about my history. I was born and raised in Los Angeles, and knowing the experience that many students have with living in the inner city areas, I know my mom made the decision to move us out to the Inland Empire. And throughout school, I had always kind of felt like I was different. I knew that I was different from a very early on, from a very young age. That difference a lot had to do with the notion that, being raised by a single mother, what that looked like, and then also the notion too of being queer, and then also being a person of color. Difference was something that kind of really encompassed a lot of my experiences. And so when I started college in 2003, a lot of my experience were centered around all three of those identities. The notion of being different, the notion of being a queer person, and then also being African American. And so that's what really drove me to really want to further my education. I wanted to research. I wanted to know what my experiences looked like and how I could further validate those things. And so once I started my master's degree in business, I started learning very early on that my passion was really for giving students a voice and wanting to make sure that other students could connect with my own experiences. And so that is what drove me to do my doctoral degree within the notion of education and how we can further look at those experiences for queer men of color, specifically in the first year of higher ed. There were a lot of things that I struggled with in my first year of my doctoral program, but I knew that once I completed the work, that I would be the voice for many queer men of color who often feel silenced by the different marginalized experiences they have within higher ed. And so kind of bringing everything together from a very young age, I always said I want to be the voice for those who often feel silenced. And I feel like a lot of the work that I've done now will give those students the opportunity to have a voice. And so by using my voice to be able to further other people's voice, I think that's a lot of the reason why I'm here today at Cal State Long Beach is really wanting to make sure that students can not only connect with my experiences, but also feel like too that they have a voice in the experiences that they have.
No time to pretend. Dust